Hi, Lori here with Hardworking Mom. Today we're going to be doing our St. Patrick's Day kit. So it's this time with these 2 mesh and then these 3 ribbon along with a checked ribbon. For this wreath we are going to use option 3 on your instructions, which is a 30-inch ruffle with curls, 8-inch curls. So we're going to cut 8 30-inch pieces. I'm sorry, 9. We'll cut 9 30-inch pieces. So that's 9 of each. So I cut them together. Okay, so once you have the 9 cut, then you're going to cut 8-inch curls. Okay, and set these aside. You should be able to get about 10 or 11. Okay, and then we will cut our ribbon. So we're going to cut our ribbon at 12 inches. I like to cut my ribbon together to save some time. So I'm going to put the green and white stripe with the burlap color, the tan. And I need to get 9. So you'll do 9 of each ribbon. Okay, and then we're going to put the excess aside for our bow. And we're going to trim at the top and the bottom after we slip it off of the ribbon ruler. Okay, and then we're going to fold it in half, cut towards the wired edge to get a dovetail. So once we have everything ready, we're going to open up our ties on the bottom, leave the ones on the top. Okay. So we'll separate our mesh. Tuck the edge under just a little bit and then go straight up the center to get our ruffle. We're going to place it down, tie it off, and then go to the next one. So same thing. All you're doing is pushing with your thumbs and pulling back with your fingers. In other words, you're gathering it in the center. You're making kind of a bow tie look. And right where you have your fingers holding it is where you're going to tie it with your ties. Once you get it tied on, you want to take your 2 mesh and hold them against each other and ruffle them together. This will help get a fuller wreath. So once you get your mesh on, then you're going to need to get out your curls. We're going to put the tan in with the green and the green in with the tan, and what that's going to do is that's going to spread out our colors. So you'll grab your ribbon, fold it in half, pinch in the center, get your curl, then you take all three of these and put it in together. Okay, kind of pull your curl up. Doesn't have to be super tight. Okay, just like that. So let's do one more. Tuck it just a little bit. Go straight up the center. Place it down. Spread it out. Okay. So you're mostly tucking that under just to make sure if there's any frays, you're not going to see it. Okay. There we go. Get your curls, separate them. Put the tan in with the green and the green in with the tan. Add your ribbons right on top of it. We're going to do this all the way around the bottom. Okay, so we're finished with the bottom, so we'll open up the top and start on the top. So we're going to do the same thing on the top. Let's start with the green. So tuck the edge under and go ahead and ruffle it up. There we go. Okay, place it down. Make sure you don't squash the bottom. So what I generally do is kind of pull it up and just make sure the bottom is not kind of pushing up into the top and the top is not pushing down into the bottom. Okay.
Are we offering wreath kits on Etsy?
No. So we've completed the wreath, so now we're going to do our bow. Okay, and we'll put the green and white on the bottom. Okay, we'll do a small, about 8-inch tail. We'll do a 6-inch loop. We're going to do 2 on each side. Okay. I'll go ahead and kind of spread them out. Okay. Then we'll go in with our tan. You could do longer tails with this if you want to do curls. Okay. Then we're going to come in with our clover. And we're going to go to 5 inches with this one. Okay, so I can move my ribbon back a little bit so I can see where the 5-inch is. Okay. Alright. So we'll do 2 of these. And we'll end with our green and white. Now these, I'm not going to worry about what direction these are going in because they're pretty much just in the middle. So we'll do 5-inch with this as well. Okay. Okay, we'll grab a zip tie. And a pipe cleaner. Okay. So right where we see the indentation is where we're gonna pull our zip tie around and make sure that it is in that indentation so we can keep all of our ribbons the same size. Okay, and we're going to run our pipe cleaner right underneath the zip tie. Tighten it really good. Then I'm going to hold all 3 of these pieces while I break the bow. So I'm just going to pull and twist. Starting from the bottom and working my way to the top. So this just allows the ribbon to fluff a little bit better. Okay, we can run our hands under our little ribbon here. Trim that off. So we're going to take our bow and tie it on, and I'll go right around one of these openings and just tie it down. And then I'll kind of refluff my bow a little. There we go. All right. Then we're going to take our sign. We're going to punch a hole on each side. Okay, and we're going to get some 26 gauge wire out, about 20 inches. And you're just going to run the wire right through that hole you made. And I like to meet the ends, kind of double it up, and then I will twist it right where it meets the side to keep it in place. Same thing on the other side. Okay, twist that. Then I'm going to use my tool. Where is my tool? Alright, where is it? Crap. So I'm going to use my tool called the weaving needle. And I'm going to use this to put my sign on. So on the inside, I'll just take this piece and I'll go inside and over to the other side underneath the bow. So that's going to be the easiest place for me to tie it. Okay. So I'll twist it around 2 or 3 times, and if there's excess, I'll cut that off. Okay. Now this other side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to put my weaving needles, put it right in my weaving needles, okay, and I'm going to push it down right through my mesh. That's the easiest way for me to get to the frame so I can tie this down. Okay, you want to tie it tight enough that it's not going to wiggle around, but not so tight that it's going to squash your wreath. So same thing, tie it 2 or 3 times around. Trim it off. So on there. So you can see right here is where I tied my sign, right here and right there. And right there is where my bow is. So you just want to make sure everything is secure. Trim off any excess you have, and then we're done. Okay, so here's our sign, super cute, and there's our bow. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to subscribe so that you can find out when we are uploading more content or when we're live. And we will see y'all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye, y'all.